Hey everyone, 24/7 here, and I am here with my WrestleMania 28 review. Day 1, it's not only the night of Day 1 Raw, so Zack Nader's watching that, I was watching WrestleMania 28. So, yeah, Yeah. Sorry, I just haven't done this in a bit. It's been a really busy holiday season for us, for everyone, I think, because, yeah. I don't know if you noticed, this is a different filming location. I'm trying this out, seeing how it works, and figuring out what the problem is with all the noise problems. I think it was because of the heater. I think the heater's kind of loud. But yeah, besides that, you're not here for that. You're here for WrestleMania 28. Let me pull up the page. Yes. This took place at Sun Life Stadium in Miami, Florida, with an attendance of 78,363, with a buy rate of 1,300,000. Correct me if I'm wrong. It is the highest grossing pay-per-view in professional wrestling history. Alright, it's the one. Yeah, it's. Yeah, this was a good show. I enjoyed watching this show. It it surprised me how long the show was, but I didn't feel long like some of the others because it was fresh. I haven't watched wrestling in a bit, so it was a good refresher. Let's start with the opening match. So if you saw the short I posted earlier today, or at least I hope it was posted today, I can double check. Oh god, it was. Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan with AJ Lee for the World Heavyweight Championship. So Sheamus won the 2012 Royal Rumble, which I don't think he should have. I think Jericho should have won that. Oh god, okay. So I like Sheamus. We all collectively like Sheamus now. You saw my reaction. It's 18 seconds long. What do you want me to say? Daniel Bryan comes out, does the yes chant. AJ comes on the ring. She kisses Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan turns around. Broke. 1, 2, 3, 18 seconds. What? So Daniel Bryan is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. He's like in my top 2. He was done so fucking dirty. He was done so fucking dirty here. What are you doing, WWE? Curse you, WWE, from 12 years ago. Look, I love this. This is hilarious. Like, the women's tag team match was 21 times longer than this. So dumb. I'll give it a star. Because if it wasn't for this, we probably wouldn't have the yes chant. Genuinely. I mean that. It is one of the worst opening matches in WrestleMania history, but it's also one of the most important. Oh my god. This show. Oh man. It just gets better from here. Next, we have Kane versus Randy Orton. This is okay. It was like 11 minutes. It was fine. I feel like these are two guys that are just very good at this, who are safe workers, who you can just trust to go have a good match. And they did. I don't even know what the storyline was, if I can, find it. Yeah, it doesn't say. So this match was kind of just, it was there. I didn't mind it, but like, it was good. I liked it. Kane has his, will be one of his last, like, ring attire. We don't count corporate Kane as an attire. That's not an attire. That's bad. Yeah, like, what do you want me to say? Like, it's Randy Orton versus Kane. It was a fine match. My favorite part about it was the fact that Kane won with a chokeslam off. I was it either the top or the second rope, one of the two. It looked cool. I liked it. I'll give it like 2.5 stars. I liked it. It was fine. Like, what do you want me to say? Next, the Big Show versus Cody Rhodes for the Intercontinental Champion. Cody Rhodes was Intercontinental Champion for, excuse me, how long? He was champion for 233 days, and he brought back the White Strap Intercontinental Championship, which is one of, if not my favorite championship designs of all time. That's my Intercontinental Championship. That's the belt I grew up with. So yeah, this was good for 5 minutes. The whole storyline was that Cody Rhodes was making fun of Big Show because he's just kind of big disappointment at WrestleMania. He's not wrong. I mean, like, Big Show has been kind of a joke at WrestleMania. He was 3-8, and he won one match by actually getting the pin. It was good. It was 5 minutes. It was a lot more. It was a lot better than I remembered it being. It was. Cody tried, but Big Show won after hitting a knockout punch. But before that, Cody hit a disaster kick on Big Show. He was gonna do it again. Big Show caught him with a spear, but it looked like he just fucking speared Cody Rhodes' leg, and Cody's just like, ow, and I'm like, oh god, that looked really painful. But yeah, like, I enjoyed this match. It wasn't amazing, but it was good. Big Show hit the knockout punch to become the new Intercontinental Champion. This was his first Intercontinental Championship reign. But then Big Show would lose it like a month later? Was it the next pay-per-view? It was the next pay-per-view. In a tables match where he just fucking stepped through the table on accident. And that counted. I don't think that counts. In a tables match, it should be putting your opponent through a table, not your opponent fucking stepping through a table. Oh my god. It was dumb. But it's fine, right? Next, Kelly and Maria Menounos versus Beth Phoenix and Eve Torres. I thought this match was gonna suck, I'm gonna be honest with you. It wasn't bad. It was pretty decent. Like, it was fine. They did better than I thought. I will give them credit for doing a better job than I thought they would, because, mind you, this is WWE in 2012, where, let's be honest, they didn't buy the... Nobody cared about the women's division at this time. I guarantee you most of the people were... I might get shit for this, but they didn't care if they could wrestle or not. WWE at the point in time only cared if they were pretty or not. Let's be honest. It's true. And I hate to say it, and it might sound really mean, but it's true. And I cannot wait, and this is going to sound crazy, coming from me, for WrestleMania 32. Where, holy crap, yeah, like, they treat the women's championship with fucking respect. Because it should be. And it wasn't... Oh my god. Beth Phoenix was Divas Champion, which, as we all know, is the worst looking championship in the history of professional wrestling because it looks like a fucking toy. Like, people shit on the spinner belt, but that belt looks like a fucking toy prop. Like, it's garbage. I hate it. Maria Menounos was they said on commentary, hurt her foot, and then had, like, two broken rib cages or something like that. Something hurt in her rib cages. Like, holy shit. She didn't do that while practicing for the match. She did it while rehearsing for Dancing with the Stars. And she still fucking went through with a wrestling match. So, credit to Maria Menounos. She did awesome here. Like, she powered through it when I bet it probably hurt like a fucking hell. Like, I've never wrestled in, like, with a broken body part. No. So, yeah, credit to her for that. But yeah, Kelly, Maria Menounos win. Maria Menounos hit Beth Phoenix with a roll-up for the win. One thing I'll give... Oh, wait, Big Show Cody Rhodes. I'll give it 2.5 stars. And this one I'll give 1.5 stars. So, Maria Menounos was on the top rope. And she was climbing it so slowly. She looked terrified. Completely terrified. And, yeah, the ring... Top of the ring is higher than it looks. Next, the end of an era match. The Undertaker versus Triple H in a Hell in a Cell match with Shawn Michaels as a special guest referee. This was the best match on the show. And I don't even want to say because it wasn't even close. Because honestly, there are 3 things that could have been the best match in the show, right? So, the storyline started a year prior. That's a recurring theme with this show. Undertaker did not get up after defeating Triple H at WrestleMania 27, which if you haven't watched the review, please go watch that. That's a great review from Zack Nader, so go check that out. But, yeah, Undertaker didn't get up, and it bugged him that he could not get up on his own 2 feet, and he fucking asked Triple H, fight me, bitch. And then they had to rope in Shawn Michaels, because Undertaker ended Shawn Michaels' career. Yeah, like... You know how other matches that are, like, legendary go down in history and are considered some of the greatest matches of all time? This is one of the greatest matches of all time. This match is long. It is too long. It is long like the main event is long. But it works. As Zack Nader said, and he texted me this is the greatest storyline-based Hell in a Cell match of all time. And I would agree with him on that. Yeah, sorry, Zach texted me. This match is so good. The whole storyline of this match is Undertaker getting pretty much kind of beat up the whole match, let's be honest. Like, he gets moves in, like, but like, this match is so good. Like, I'm kind of stunned for words if I'm being blunt and honest with you guys. This match, oh my god, was so good. Like, the whole time Triple H is just yelling at Shawn Michaels, like, end it or I will. Like, and Taker yelling at Shawn, like, don't fucking end it. They got Jim Ross for this match. Like, Jim Ross was not a commentator at this point, and they wanted him back. Because he hasn't been a commentator for a little bit yet now. But yeah, like, you know how this was so special to watch? Like, it felt like a big deal, and I was so surprised when it came on. I'm like, the fuck? Like, we're only 5 matches in. I realized, oh god, this is a small card. Like, not everyone got to pay. This is, yeah. But yeah, like, this, it was brutal. It was emotional. Like, this was a damn good damn good match. Triple H had this like thing over his. I don't know if he was like He wasn't busted open. It's just like he had a gigantic fucking bruise over his eye, and it looked painful. Yeah, like. This felt huge. Like Undertaker, Triple H had their entrances. It was amazing. They looked so cool. And this stage is so good. I love this stage design. It reminds me a lot of the 31 stage, except with this without the giant play button in the middle. But yeah, and the way WrestleMania is spelled down top looks so cool. But yeah, like it's so good. Like, you can tell these two guys are in their prime, and I really hate talking shit about The Undertaker, but he could go, but you could tell he hadn't wrestled in a hot minute, like, because 2010 was, like, his last full-time year as a wrestler, so, yeah, like, this is so good, and I can't talk about this match, right, without talking about the greatest kick out in the history of wrestling, and I mean that. It is the best kick out. The best. It's not even close. Because Shawn Michaels is going to end it. Taker puts him in a Hell's Gate. Then Taker has Triple H up. Triple H gets down, pushes Undertaker right into a sweet chin music from Shawn Michaels. Then Triple H turns him around, pedigree, literally it was like 1, 2, like that. It was like this fucking close. Like, I've rewatched that so many times because it is such a good kick out. It is so fantastic. I can't stress enough how fucking great this match is. But Undertaker eventually wins, pulls the strap down, hits Triple H with a tombstone for the win. 1, 2, 3, 5 stars. It is, like Zack and Aries said, this is the best Triple H and Undertaker match. Like, it's the best. It is. Objectively, I don't even think that's a question. Like, this is, of the best matches between these two guys, this is the best. Also, this is the first WrestleMania without Undertaker's long hair. He has a mohawk, and I don't like it. Like, did they ever give a storyline reason why? Did they? Zack Nader, when you watch this after watching Raw, let me know. Oh god. But yeah, oh my god. But yeah, 5 stars. This match is fantastic. Next. Oh my god, this fucking match. Like, I didn't give a shit watching this match. Just letting you know, I didn't care. Team Johnny versus Team Teddy. So the winner of this, right, the winning general manager team, their general manager would run Raw and SmackDown. Why did John Laurinaitis win? Nobody liked him. Who likes John Laurinaitis? Like, genuinely, I need to find someone. Like, I get he was Road Warrior Hawk's brother, but, like, he's not good. He's not good at all. So, Team Johnny, John Laurinaitis, versus Team Teddy, Teddy Long. And I love Teddy Long. Teddy Long's fantastic. Why? I don't know. Team Johnny was David Otunga, Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, Jack Swagger, Mark Henry, and The Miz. With Brie Bella, John Laurinaitis, and Vicky Guerrero. That's... yeah. So Brie Bella, John Laurinaitis, and Vicky Guerrero are with Team Johnny, but they're not wrestling. And then Team Teddy is Booker T, Kofi Kingston, Great Khali, R-Truth, Santino Marella, and Zack Ryder, aka the Joke Squad. Because, yeah, and they were accompanied to the ring by Oksana, Eve Torres, Hornswoggle, Nikki Bella, and Teddy Long. Yeah. Yeah, like, it was a good back and forth. Yeah, there was a big brawl that just went outside, and then Zack Ryder, who was on Team Teddy, was fighting Dolph Ziggler and The Miz. Sorry, I have my notes up here. He was distracted by Eve, and then Miz hit a skull-crushing finale to win. I give the match 2 stars because it was competent, but I didn't care. And then Eve kicked Zack Ryder in the balls, and that was the biggest thing Zack Ryder did at WrestleMania until 32. And it killed Zack Ryder's main event push, pretty much, because fuck Zack Ryder getting popular on his own, I guess. So happy he's doing well as Matt Cardona, by the way. Fucking great. So John Laurinaitis controlled Raw and SmackDown. Yay. Because that was great. Who enjoyed John Laurinaitis, everyone? And then, he has the fucking gall to tell CM Punk after winning. Tell CM Punk after taking control of Raw and SmackDown that, oh, Punk, you seem kind of mad. You can't seem kind of... He's being a condescending piece of shit. And I get it. That was his character. But he sucks. I hate him. I don't hate the person. I just hate his character. Like, I don't know. Maybe I hate him as a person. I don't know what he was like backstage. Someone tell me in the comments. He told CM Punk if CM Punk got disqualified, he would have lost the WWE Championship. And I get it. I know why I did this, and it helped the match, but I don't care. It was stupid. Let's talk about that match. CM Punk, who was in the middle of his great year-long WWE title run, takes on Chris Jericho, who should have won the 2012 Royal Rumble. Don't you dare disagree with me. We all know I'm right. This was good. It's Chris Jericho and CM Punk. Of course they're going to have a good fucking match, guys. Like, what do I need to tell you? Jericho was such a piece of shit in this match, by the way. Oh my god, he was a dick. Like, he was constantly saying, how's your dad? How's your sister? Because Jericho used the fact that Punk's father was an alcoholic and his sister is a drug addict, which also... It's crazy that Punk allowed them to do that. And CM Punk was going to get tattooed by Jericho. They were going to have Punk's personal tattoo guy come in and show Jericho the basics of tattooing. So he would tattoo Y2J onto CM Punk. And Punk was down with it. It was just Vince didn't want bleeding. And I'm like, fucking coward. I would have done it. But yeah, this was so good. Great back and forth action. Jericho still has it. Like, he's... Yeah. Like... Yeah, I really, really, really liked it. Really loved this match. That was so good. Because they were arguing, like, who's the best in the world? Because both of them claimed that. That part of their gimmick. But yeah, Jericho was teasing him the whole time. And just... Punk was laying into him. Had to get pulled back by the referee a couple times. Just so he wouldn't get disqualified, because remember, if he got disqualified, he would have lost the title. But yeah, it was so cool. Like, this was so awesome. This was such a great, great match between these two guys. I think it's one of the most underrated WrestleMania matches of all time. Like, we got CM Punk versus Chris Jericho for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania in the penultimate match, guys. But no. Do you know what things people are going to remember from the show? The Undertaker versus Triple H. And our next match. The main event. The match everyone wants me to talk about. Does this match hold up? The Rock versus John Cena. Was this match worth waiting not only an entire year for, which thankfully I didn't because I didn't start watching wrestling till the next year. Or was this a disappointment? Not worth it. Not worth pushing everyone down the card so Cena and Rock could have their moment. Let's start with the stuff beforehand. What led up to this match? Why are we having this match other than money? The Raw WrestleMania 27. As I said again, go watch Zach's review. He will explain it, but I'm going to repeat it here. The Rock was not general manager, the host of WrestleMania 27. See, The Miz and John Cena are having their match. They get knocked out, right? Double count out. Rock restarts the match. That's a no DQ match. Goes in, hits Cena with a rock bottom. Costs Cena the WWE Championship. Then, the next night on Raw, they announced for WrestleMania 28 a whole year in advance, mind you. A whole year. Kind of like what you're doing with Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. Just wait, trust me. But they announced a whole year in advance that we're going to get The Rock versus John Cena. And I can imagine, genuinely, some people in the back were pissed. Like, they were just, like, cool, I guess. Some people were, like, cool with it. Genuinely, if I was in the main event at the time, like, in the main event scene at the time, and some Hollywood guy came in and was like, oh, no, we're automatically getting the main event spot just because once in a lifetime we feel like it. I'm like, I get it. You pretty much sold the show on that, and that's the only reason. I think that's the big reason why the show sold as much as well as it did, was because of this match. But I can understand why someone like Punk was pissed about it, genuinely. Like, having part-time guys come in, never getting the main event spot, because Punk was fucking shafted that entire calendar year. He got to main event, like, what? 2-3 pay-per-views? Not even? As champ? Like, the fuck? I get it. But yeah, this match is pretty good. Like, it's a good match with the crowd. So, you know, The Rock versus Hulk Hogan. You know, Hulk Hogan versus the Ultimate Warrior, right? It's like those. This is shoving and bear hugs. But, yeah, like, I think the best way I've heard someone describe it is they transferred golden era main event style into the modern time. But they did it. Like, this match is really fun to watch because you get the crowd the entire time is just having a great time because they're cheering The Rock and booing Cena. Cena's getting booed so badly because this was like right at the height of Cena sucks. Like, yeah. There was like concerts before each of their entrances, which is weird. Like, so MGK, Machine Gun Kelly, and was it Skylar Grey? Yeah, I had to look it up. Yeah, it was Skylar Grey. Saying, I think it was Impossible Invincible? I think it was Invincible. Don't hold me to that. I'm gonna look it up. Because... Is it Invincible? Yeah, it was Invincible. Then Cena came out, and then Florida came out, because he sang the theme for the show, I guess. Yeah, yeah, I think it was like Get a Good Feeling and one other song they sang before The Rock came out. Look, I didn't care about that. It was dumb. Oh, shit, I almost forgot. Before this match started, Brodus Clay showed up. You know, the worst NWA World Champion of all time. Because Cena was like, "Oh, I gotta use the bathroom." Brodus, what do you think? Like 8 minutes? And then Cena was, because that segment was gonna be cut, and Cena like went away so Brodus could have his WrestleMania moment. Which honestly, if that doesn't show you how great a person John Cena is, and anyone calls him selfish, like he's not. But yeah, this match between Cena and The Rock, the crowd carried this match pretty much, because genuinely, I don't, if the crowd didn't care and didn't like it, this match wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked because The Rock was kind of gassed up. There were points where he just needed to breathe and stop, but he was the baby face in this match. Like, he was the fan favorite. Cena actually very smartly, I don't know if he was told to this or just did it, he played a bit of a heel in this, where he was just like, okay, I need like a little bit, and he was taking breathers, doing not very heelish stuff, but on the line. Like, one of my favorite spots in this match is where Cena like is down. Rock's gonna hit a people's elbow, and right in the middle of the hard cam shot. What hard cam shot is like where it's zoomed back so you can see the entire crowd in the ring like super small. Right in the middle of that, Cena tries to pull in Rock for an STF. That's awesome. It's but like the ending, we have to talk about this ending because it's so great. John Cena is down, gonna do the 5-knuckle shuffle. Looks down. Pulls off his sleeve. Does this. Goes for a people's elbow. And he bounces off. Then runs right into a rock bottom. 1, 2, 3. The Rock wins in, I think it's like hometown, something like that. Yeah. 4.5 stars. This was a really fun main event to watch because, yeah, it lived up to the hype. I don't know what to tell you other than, yeah, this was a really fun main event to watch. I think, like, I don't think the sequels is good, and I don't think anyone will say it's good. But yeah, WrestleMania 28. I liked this show. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't great. But it felt big, you know? Like, some WrestleManias just don't hit the same. And it wasn't overblown with celebrities. Like, yeah. Like, this was awesome. This was an awesome, awesome show. And I definitely recommend you go watch it. That cannot be said for the next show, which I think is a one-match show. That's my opinion. I'm going to rewatch it. And I'll let Zackinator. I'll give him Zackinator my opinion so he can talk about it when he films. WrestleMania, New York, New Jersey, WrestleMania 29. Oh boy, that's gonna be a tough pill to swallow. But next time you'll see me, the WrestleMania that is turning 10 this year, WrestleMania 30, and this is gonna be big for me because that's the first WrestleMania after I started watching, because I started watching wrestling full time summer of 2013. So this was the first WrestleMania. I didn't get to watch it live because I have a story about WrestleMania 30. Now I'll get there. You know what's on that show. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy WrestleMania 29 review and the 30 review. I will see you guys next time with more awesome wrestling content. And I will see you guys the next time.